This video is to present you with a new ISO that somebody built, a student of ArcoLinux, so to speak. So if you are interested in making your own ISOs, then there is a lot of information on ArcoLinux.com, ArcoLinuxISO.com. So it's the ArcoLinux where you build your own ISO. Basically covers learning phase 8. We have different learning phases at our ArcoLinux University. At this point in time, you know a lot about, well, Arch, and here is your guide where you have all the information available, and it branches out to Kali, to ALCI, to Ariser, and of course also to ArcoLinux. So all these projects together, you have the answer to any question you might have considering or containing or concerning the ISO building. So we have a new arrival, a new student graduating, and we have here links. Create your own distribution, your own spin-off. So basically that's what we call spin-offs. It's either based on ArcoLinux, or Kali, or ALCI, or all together, and it's downloaded already. It's in my download folder, and we're gonna install it. So we'll make a screenshot later on, and it goes in here. You have all the tutorials to follow, and there's of course also on Discord a channel, ISO builders, and you can ask your questions if you're stuck with something, and you'll be guided to the appropriate link or video, because it's all there, right? It's just a matter of finding it and then doing it, and understanding, of course, what you're doing. So there is an ISO, yes, and it's gonna be in the download folder, and it's filled with all kind of rubbish, so everything can go, I think. Control A, and just this one needs to stay, and I agree. So it's XRAY, that's the name, template. I'm gonna clone it, and it's gonna be Plasma. And we have the ISO to put in here. It's a 4 GB ISO, I thought, and we'll find it online later on. Downloads, let's first get it started. So it's Zen, it's for nvidia, it's for gaming, and it's personal. It's a ISO built for him personally, and it's still very much beta. So this is the best way for VirtualBox, open source. nvidia is for real metal, if you got nvidia. So let's see, XRAY. It's a great way to explore the Arch world. I can only say don't start too soon, but that's always with students and learning. You can't run a marathon if you can't even walk, right? So first learn how to maintain anything Arch based, not ArcoLinux alone, but ArcoLinux, and then all the others, Endeavor, Garuda. Everything you learn is building up to creating, maintaining your own ISOs, your own distros, your own system. So we get this. Let's do a Control F. Control F does not get bigger. Then we skip this, and we know about this, or maybe you want to see it. So that's the Plasma stuff, and then we get the installer. So the XRAY OS installer comes with Calamares. Version is important for us, R332 from 0206. And you can all learn that on ALCI or on Kali, where we create these things. And then it's up to you to decide, I want that particular package or that particular package. So ButterFS is the default, and even X3 is there, so if you want to go back, that's possible. Oh, Control Z, yeah. Voila. and we install. Oh yeah, maybe we should have a look. So the idea is to have something to game, games, library. Of course you have to install all of those, they're not in the ISO. It's gigabytes and gigabytes, so. And a nice little logo up here, so we'll see. In the meantime, while he's busy, we'll go to the website. Where is the website? There is one on SourceForge, there is one on GitHub. Let's see if we can find it. X-Ray SourceForge, let's see that. Minecraft, that one, right? I accept everything. So, a great ArcoLinux distribution for gaming that I've created for my personal use. Okay, customizable. Inspiration is here. Simple, not too complicated. Beauty, eye candy. Pre-installed for gaming, wine dependencies, nvidia drivers, music players, snapd, flatpak, and all that. So read, I would say. Proton tricks here, proton up. So for gaming, here's some samples. But there is also a GitHub that we may or may not find a link to. Here, XRAY GitHub. _OS. There you go. So this is the main site with all its repositories. The XRAY OS itself, correct answer, app, fast fetch, XRAY theme, Plasma, OS full loaded, Calamares is here, the settings for Calamares, NeoFetch is here, the package and the package repo. So here everything is pre-built. Heroic Games Launcher, Plasma 5 Super, GFX CTL, and probably still in the make, and a lot of packages can be made. We'll see where the packages are coming from. Filling up file system. So let's have a look at the file system. So you can go down. Let's see what we have. Let's make maybe a little bit bigger. So up here, nope, not the wrong one. It's this one. Bigger. Display. Keep and go. Well, let's have a look. So development. Melt is here. Education wise, LibreOffice is installed. Graphical user interface to manage Vulkan and OpenGL overlays. Heroic Games Launcher, Lutris, Proton Up, Steam, and that's why of course it's 4 GB. Okay, internet, Steam runtime, Qubit torrent, camera, Strawberry music player. It's great, right, that we have all these choices in Linux and it's all for free. How amazing is that? NVIDIA is installed. So even though I did not choose NVIDIA in the beginning, the app is here, right? So the focus is really NVIDIA. Time shift here as well. We can go for ButterFS then, and time shift combo. Install Wine and Proton, Proton tricks, Wine tricks, and all of these are just packages, right? It's choices. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, and then you get an ISO. And the ISO is not there yet. It's 4 GB it needs to do. Let's see. How big was it again? Downloads. 4 4.3, right? It's normal that it takes a little bit longer in the phase where it's gonna copy paste every bit and byte to the other part. You can follow it here. What's going on? That's my password. That's root. So that was Eric. This is Eric. How great is that? And now we restart. Warning, module, nvidia and all that, yeah. So we have Linux Zen, another choice. So this time we can just skip it. We have Brave as browser, console, F12, Yakuake is not available. So the other system was of course the live environment, so often go back in here and say, hey, I have a bigger screen than that. Apply, and then keep, and close, and there's everything possible. Configure desktop and all that. Other wallpapers. One of the nice things to do is an image and then slideshow, and every 15 minutes or so have another look. Now all the rest, this is just Plasma, right? I can't really test it because I'm not a gamer, as you know. I just at it, you know the word, and yeah, it's up to you to test it on real metal, right, with an nvidia. I can't stress it enough, and all the rest is not my cup of tea, but here and there I recognize of course all the applications, but it's the gaming bit that you need to test out. What happens if you do this? Nothing, of course. It doesn't recognize the nvidia card, but it's working, so it doesn't crash. That's already something. And then we have all these things on which I have zero knowledge, so don't come ask me. YouTube it. Voila, I think we can make a nice image of this particular application. What shall we take? An image of Steam, right? And then we make an image and we have a new image for the website. So another spin-off called XRAY OS. Voila, another graduate, another student finishing and creating something he believes in and dreams of doing. And that's great. That's great. That's rewarding for me. All right. Cheers. Bye.